What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Cowboy Drummer. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to rate my drum kit because I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. So it's going to be fun to read the comments and drop some numbers. Let me know what you think about it. I got two different pictures we're going to look at. Just two different configs. I got one with two toms and one with one tom. And I'm going to break it down and just show you, talk about the gear. We'll go over the setup, but ultimately I want to hear what you guys think of it. Do you like my drum kit? Is it a 7, brother? I mean, what is it, Ride cymbals too high? Guess what I do for a living? I mean, come on, guys. We're going to do this proper. I've been rating your guys' drum kits for long enough. It's time to look at mine and just see what you guys think. Whoo, look at that thing, bro. Come on, brother. If this was on my show, I already know it would immediately get a high rating. But anyways, I'm going to tell you about it. And then I just want to hear what you guys think about it regardless. But anyways, let's look at it. This is a DW Performance Series. This drum kit has been all over the world with me. I toured with it for like 3.5 years. And it's a beast. I do have some gold hoops on there. Shout out to the OG followers. If you remember, I had that black SJC Pathfinder kit, and then I upgraded the hardware with gold, and I did a whole video on it. I ended up getting rid of that drum kit, but I kept the gold hoops, and I put it on this kit, not only because I thought it would look cool, but because since this kit toured with me all over the place, I tried to swap the heads on the 16, and it wouldn't come off. The rim was bent, so it was like clamping onto the drum, and I finally ripped it off, and I tried to bend the rim back, and I don't know. I just put these gold ones on. It looks sick, and it's dope, right? So we got a 10, 12, 16. This is your basic DW sizes. It's just the standard Johns. 22 by 18 bass drum, right? 16 by 14 floor, and then the toms are a 10 by 8, 12 by 9. That snare drum is also, shout out to the followers. If you remember a couple months ago, we built that snare drum because I got the shell from Micah over at Cast Drumcraft. There's a website, steambentdrum.com. I bought that shell, or I didn't even buy it. Brother hooked me up with it because he's a freaking god among men. And I finished it. I bought the hardware, and that thing absolutely rips. It's ash. Okay, that's the wood it's made out of. It's ash. It's 6.5 by 14, 10 lug. Absolutely sick snare drum. And then we got some HD Dry. Evans HD Dry drum heads. If you haven't tried those yet, brother, do yourself a favor. They're really sick. Really sick. And then I got some DW pedals you can see on the floor there. Look at those pedals, brother. Tell me that's not respectable. Tell me that's not respectable. Yeah, I want to push the hi-hat pedal back literally 1/4 of an inch so that the foot of it is level with the bass drum pedal. This is the OCD stuff I think about when I look at drum kits. But that's good, dude. Look at the kick, snare, and hat. You know what I mean? It's right there. Like, you want to be able to do that little underhand thing on the hi-hat, no problem. So some of my double bass brothers out there with 2 bass drums and you got your hi-hat 7 foot away. I mean, obviously you don't need to do those little tricks. You're playing some metal or something. If you have 2 bass drums, you're not worried about doing a little shuffle hi-hat lick for the most part. But that's where double bass pedals come in handy for me. Because look at it. You can get the hi-hat right in there. I don't know. 2 bass drums is like, it works if you do it right. You got to do it right. It's picky. Yeah, Paiste cymbals. Those are some Big Beat 2002s. The whole set, right? 15-inch hi-hats, and then you got a 19-inch crash. Then you got a 21-inch crash, and then a 20-inch. They're all crash rides. That's the thing with those 2002s. It's not like you buy a 2002 ride, a heavy ride, a medium, a thin crash. They're all the same thing. You just get a different size, right? They're crash ride cymbals, and they sound incredible, and they feel great to play. Paiste is fucking awesome, bro. Straight up. In a world of all these dry, crispy cymbals, these like raw kind of looking cymbals, Paiste's just sticking true to they're just putting out butter. And it sounds great. So anyways, I've talked too much about this drum kit already. What do you guys think? Drop a comment. Slap a number on it, right? I mean, dude, obviously I'm going to give... All right, so this is another interesting point. See the stack right here? My mind wants to move that stack 2.5 inches to the left But when I'm there in person playing it, that's the spot. That's where it goes. Because 2.5 inches over, it's like too far under the ride. I'm not really sure, but that's an interesting point because when I'm rating your guys' drum kits, I'll say things like that. But in person, in real life, you might have it perfect. So it's like, I don't know. It's all for fun anyways. I think you guys know that. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. It's just drums. Set it up however you want. But yeah, this brother here, a.k.a. me, we got to move that stack, my boy. Dang, okay. Now, of course, this is my drum kit, and I set it up perfect for me. So you would think I'd give it a 10, but not necessarily because I'm going to pretend this is a drum kit that I'm looking at if one of you guys sent it in. Is it a 10, though? Honestly, I would give this like a 9, maybe 9.5. It's respectable. Drop some comments though. Let me know what I do for a living. Let me know what car I drive looking at that drum kit, guys. Come on, get with it. This is the next one. This is the 1 up and 1 down configuration. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You can tell me that's not sick, dude? Come on. We're doing the Benny Greb here. We got the 1016. That's not even the Benny Greb, dude. That's the Joe Lana, dude. That's my dad. My dad did that before. Well, I'm not going to say before Benny Greb. That's what my dad did, though, and that's why I did it, not because of Benny Greb. Okay, my dad is the GOAT. Anyways, same exact drum kit. I just took away the 12. I put the stack where the 12 is. I lowered the ride symbol. You know what I mean? I was going to put the ride where the stack is because that's typically where the ride symbol goes. When you got 1 up and 1 down, you put it right there in the middle where the 12 is. But because I'm doing the stack there, I've been doing this lately where I just kind of put the ride over a little more, I fit them both in there. It works. It does good. Typically, I don't put that second crash to the right. I would just have the China under there. But for this picture, I wanted to keep the full John. And then look on the left side. You got the crash symbol still in the same spot. I hired it a little bit so I can put the splash under there. And that's how you do that. That's how you do that, Or this is, dude, if this wasn't my drum kit, it doesn't matter whose drum kit it is. That looks really great to me. Yeah, I set it up and I set it up the way I wanted it. So of course, but you got to think anyone would look at that and think it looks good. Or is that just me because it's like you're going to think your child's cute no matter what? Maybe that's what's happening. That's why I need y'all. Bring me back to reality here and slap a number on these kits. And tell me what this guy does for a living. Pretend it's 2 different drum kits. What do we do, brother? Where do I work? What's going on? What do I wear? Do I smell good? Yeah, this has been fun. I didn't even talk about that China, right? That China is a Modern Essentials. What is it? Modern Essentials 602. The Vinnie Johns, right? Same with that splash symbol. Those are such an amazing line of symbols, bro. It's a perfect name too. Modern Essentials. They nailed it with that because it's your modern buttery smooth John, dude. They're great. And then the PST-X stack. ProMark sticks, yeah, DW pedals. The other stands are Yamaha, by the way. Yamaha makes pretty good hardware for me because it's light and it's good. So those are my drum kits, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know what you think of both, right? Feel free to just be like, drum kit 1 is a 10. Drum kit 2 is a 10. And I'll be like, good, great job, brother. You're right. No, but for real, let me know because some people might not like this setup, dude. Someone might give this like a 6 or 7, think it's average because you like something different. So that's cool. I just want to know what it is. This one, dude, it's hard for me to not give it a 10. I know I set it up. I know it's my child and I'm not going to think it's ugly, but yeah, that's my kit. It's a 10 for me, brother. Someone agree or disagree. I want to hear everyone's opinion. And thank you guys for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all a lot. You guys have a good day. I got some crazy good news coming soon too, man. I'm so excited to bring you guys some of this news I got. I'm not going to say nothing yet, but very soon it will be dropping. So have a good day. Have a good weekend. I'll be back. Peace out.